day, or good morning, or good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Naomi, and my husband and myself and our 3 daughters all immigrated to the UK in 2020. My husband came over first in March 2020, and the girls and I followed in November 2020 once we had our visas. If you have been watching the videos on my channel about all the differences between all the different things here between South Africa and the UK, today I have put this video in with the different, but it's basically just a video about charity shops. Now, I do know that in South Africa we also have charity shops, but here in the UK there are many more charity shops, much more choice, and the things vary in every charity shop. I'm going to give you some names of some of the charity shops that are close to me. Now, obviously, if you don't live in the county of Kent, or if you live in another place where the charity shops are different, that's obviously understandable. I'm just giving you a list of the charity shops closest to me. I will, of course, indicate which charity shops I have been to. Some of them I've seen and I've heard of, but I've seen or heard of them, but I haven't been into them. So those, I'll just say I haven't been to one of those. So the first one is one very close to my home. It's called Black Charity. It is a lovely little charity that you can go to. You walk into the area to this, I don't even know what to call it, because there's a charity shop and there's a little like restaurant type thing there. It is lovely. It's a place you can go to. The food is reasonably priced to have some lunch or something, and then you can go into the charity shop, and the charity shop has some lovely things. We bought a huge dinner service, tea set, all of that from this charity shop because it was so reasonable. We paid £15 for the whole set. So this is the teapot. I'm not going to show you every piece because there's so many pieces of this dinner service, but this is the teapot. And it's so beautiful. I'm not going to show you inside. It needs a good clean. Teapot's really lovely, and it's part of a set, so I will get around to cleaning it eventually. But here is one of the little teacups. It's so cute, so tiny, but it's just enough just to have a little sip of tea if you're having guests over for a nice cup of tea. Of course, there is, like I say, there is much more to the dinner service, but I'm not going to pull it all out. It's just I wanted to show you a few items. Then the next one is called Barnardo's. Now, I have been to more than one Barnardo's here in the UK. There is quite a few here in the town where we live. There's one close to Leah School, and then there is also one further closer to our home. So I've been to both. They're both lovely, and I will say the staff in the charity shops are very friendly. They're helpful. They've got a smile on their face. This next one, it's called Dogs Trust Charity Shop. I haven't heard of them, nor have I ever been to one. Then there's one called the Cats Protection. That one is on the other side of our town. I have been there. It's really lovely there. Then there is Demaliza Charity Shop. I haven't been to that one. Then there is one called PDSA Charity Shop with the name of my town before the PDSA, but I'm not going to say what the name of our town is. Then there is the Cancer Research UK. Now, the Cancer Research UK is a lovely one. There's quite a few in the town where we live in. There's also one in a town further over that we went to, and I don't know if it was just a special or if it is all the time, but everything in that shop was £3 or less. So again, I'm not sure if that's still the special, or if that was just because of after COVID, etc. But that shop was huge. It was huge. There was so much stuff in there, but I will get to what's inside most of the charity shops. Then there is Hospices of Hope. Now, those are very nice as well. I've been into many of those. Then you have the Children's Trust Shop. Then you have the Heart of Kent Hospice Shop. Then you have another charity shop, which is MADM, and those stand for things, which, again, this is to do with our town, so I'm not going to say. So MADM charity shop. And the last one is the Peggy Wood Foundation. I haven't been inside a Peggy Wood foundation. So again, these are just the charity shops that are near to me. If there are more, of course, I might see one and go, oh yes, of course. But for now, that is the list of the charity shops that I have seen in my area. Okay. Of course, you know that charity shops have closed. There is many, many, many items of clothes inside a charity shop. I go to charity shops regularly, probably twice a month, maybe more. This jumper that I'm wearing comes from a charity shop, and I did that on purpose. I wanted to show you that charity shop clothes are very nice. And a lot of people who have come from South Africa to the UK, in the beginning, they will look inside charity shops for certain things. One of the things that I had to get from a charity shop was a winter coat. Here is my winter coat. It is really warm. It's nice and warm. It's got so many pockets. This pocket here is where I put my cell phone. It's got pockets here. It's got pockets this side. It's got pockets here and here. So it's got a pocket there where you can put things in. I always put my house keys in here. And then you can slip your hand into the side as well. This is so lovely and warm. It's got a hood. It does have the fur goodie on it, but I've taken the fur thing off. This you can tighten if you need to. I'm not sure what this goodie on the back is for, but it's got one of those as well. And I can tell you that this coat cost me 14 pounds. It's a size 14. I don't think that's why. It cost me 14 pounds. It has gone with me through the whole winter. It's kept me warm. It is also rain resistant as well. If you are looking for a good quality, warm, weather resistant coat, do yourself a favor. If you are on a budget, go to a charity shop and speak to the nice people there. Say to them, I am from South Africa. I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a coat. Please, can you help me? And say to them, I need something that's going to be warm, something that's going to be weather shower resistant, or I think they call it shower resistant. And I promise you, the charity shop people will help you. Or you can look for yourself. Some of the tags will say if it's weather resistant. This one says built for British weather. So I assumed at the time it was rain resistant, and it is pretty good at keeping the rain. Well, the rain kind of just goes right off it. And I even wore it in the snow. If you watched my video on the weather, you will see in the one picture you'll see me wearing this coat. It's just it's really lovely, and like I said, 14 pounds was extremely reasonable. So again, remember that the charity shop sells mainly clothes. So I have also got myself some scarves. This is a scarf that you can wear. You could wear it in winter or summer. It's just one of those thin scarves. In South Africa, you were able to sort of buy. I've got a lot of mine from Pick n Pay, but it's very similar to those ones. But this one was in the charity shop. Then, of course, you get the proper winter scarves like this one, where you can wrap it around your neck for the colder weather. This one, I think it was like £2 for it. It really wasn't a lot of money. There's actually a gap, like I don't know. This one here was £2.50 as well. And then, this is not the only winter hat I have. I have lots of beanies or winter hats. This one, I think it cost me £2. And yeah, it's got me through the winter as well. It's got a lovely little pom-pom on the top. Now, charity shop clothes are obviously more reasonably priced than new clothes, because obviously they are pre-owned or pre-loved or whatever you want to say. But I find that the prices are much more reasonable than new shops. And like I said, the charity shops do not only sell clothes. There is many, many things you can buy in a charity shop. You can also buy shoes. Now, I haven't always had the best luck with finding shoes in a charity shop. I do have a really big foot. I'm a size 7 or 8. And a lot of the time, the shoes that I like in the charity shop are not my size. That is one thing about a charity shop you need to remember. Whatever you see is there. So if you see a jumper or jersey or a pair of pants or a pair of jeans that you like, you should probably grab them while they are there, because there's no more in that size. So here are my shoes that I got at the charity shop. These are not the only pair, but these are the pair that are the newest. They're a pair of nude heels, very pretty. I think they cost me probably not more than £5, I don't think. And they were, I think they were £8. They weren't very expensive. They are nice, good quality shoes, and I grabbed them quickly while I could, because like I say, shoes and the sizes of shoes are not always in my favor. So the other things that you can buy in a charity shop are linen, so like pillowcases, duvet covers, sheets, things like that. It's up to you. If you don't want to buy linen from a charity shop, that is 100% your choice. But all I can say is, if you buy the linen from the charity shop, you can always bring it home, put it on a hot wash, throw in some laundry cleanser, things like that, and it should be good for you to use on your bed or wherever. There is also curtains. For those of you who've watched my schools video, in the side you'll be able to see my curtains on the left hand side. Those are charity shop curtains. Throw cushions. We don't have any throw cushions from the charity shop, but you can buy throw cushions. You can buy crockery, like I've just showed you my tea set. You can buy crockery, plates, cups, glasses, things like that. I have bought many porcelain dolls from the charity shop. For those of you who like porcelain dolls, or you collect porcelain dolls, or if you just, I don't know, you just want one just to make your house look nice, this is one of my many dolls. I call her Polly. She did come with a name already, but I changed it. And when I saw her, she's just so beautiful. She was not expensive. I think she was probably about £4 or £5. She's really pretty, and she belongs on the shelf with all the others. But you can, of course, buy porcelain dolls. If you collect porcelain dolls, you can buy lots of porcelain dolls in the charity shops, and they're really not expensive. You can also buy jewelry in a charity shop. The jewelry is normally kept in a lockable locker type thing near the till. If you want to see something, you'll have to just ask one of the charity shop workers if they don't mind, or sorry, they actually volunteers, if they don't mind, just if you could see that item. Not only jewelry, but lots of accessories. If you watched my driving video, the accessories that I'm wearing, the earrings and the necklace, come from the charity shop. Funny enough, that jumper that I'm wearing in that video is also from a charity shop. But accessories like that, so like costume jewelry or fun accessories, like if you're going to a wedding and you just want something that you're going to wear once off, the charity shop do have a lot of those kind of things. I showed you my scarf. You can also get gloves, fancy gloves or normal winter gloves you can get from a charity shop. Scarves and hats, I showed you that. Fascinators, if you are going to a wedding here in the UK and you would like to wear a fascinator, or you've been asked to wear a fascinator because whatever reason, I bought this one at the British Heart Foundation, and well, as you can see, it's lovely, and it was marked as new, which I'm sure it is new. I've actually worn it I only wore it to one wedding, but it's really pretty. It's in my wardrobe if I ever need it again. It's there, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. I think it was about £10, and well, if for something you might only wear once, it's not a bad price. So I keep this one in my wardrobe, and it's a nice neutral color. It's grey, so it goes with quite a few of my things. Charity shop, you can also find yourself a clutch bag. This bag matches with the fascinator. I obviously used it at the same wedding. I used them both at the same time. This clutch bag, you can just fold up if you don't want to use the strap, you can fold it up nicely and pop it into the bag. Again, this is also from the British Heart Foundation. I have used this bag at every wedding that I've gone to here in the UK. So it just shows you that if you get a nice neutral color like this one, it will go with majority of your things. Hannah, when she went with us to one of the weddings, she also has a very similar clutch to this, except it's light pink. and she really loves her clutch bag. So also she bought hers at the British Heart Foundation. So if you're looking for a nice little clutch bag that you can just use once or many times, it's a good idea. Again, I think this one was also about £10. And then you can get a very normal handbag that you can just pop all your goodies into if you're running out the door. This one's quite nice. I've got a bigger green one, and I've also got another one which is like a body bag that I can throw one strap over and off I go. I've showed you that you can buy shoes. You can also buy sleepwear or pajamas, books. If you are a reader or a bookworm or whatever and you love books, a charity shop is a place you need to go. They have so many beautiful books to read. There are secondhand books, there are new books. You need to go and have a look, because honestly, if I think of a charity shop here in the UK, I think of obviously clothes, but also books. Many of them have a whole section just for books. You can also get collectibles here in the UK from a charity shop. I'm quite a big fan of the royal family, and I enjoy collecting some of the things from the charity shop with regards to the royal family. This one here, it was for Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Obviously, I was not living in the UK at that time. It says on the bottom here, 1952 to 2012. Obviously, I wasn't living in the UK then, but I found this in a charity shop, and I quickly grabbed it. It's just a lovely cup. I keep it in my display cabinet so I can see it. You can also get toys at the charity shop. Leah has actually bought her own toys with her own money from the charity shop. She recently found a Barbie helicopter with the Barbie in it, and it was probably, I think it was like £10 or something, or it was not expensive. So with the helicopter and the Barbie and some clothes as well, it really was reasonable, and she was able to afford it with her own money. One of the other things that you can find in a charity shop is Christmas cards at Christmas time. But if you're looking for a birthday card, they have birthday cards all year round. And if you choose to buy a birthday card or a Christmas card at the charity shop, it is then going directly to that charity. So you are helping the charity by buying your Christmas cards or birthday cards at a charity shop. We bought Leah's at some of the schools here in the UK, or Leah's school. They give little cards to their classmates at Christmas time just to say Merry Christmas. We bought Leah's little cards from the charity shop. We bought our Christmas cards for our neighbours at the charity shop, so that we know we're supporting the charity while giving Christmas cards to others. So it really is quite a nice way of giving Christmas cards. The nice thing with charity shops is that you are buying things and you're supporting a charity, helping the environment by reusing clothes. So it is also another way of helping the environment by shopping at a charity shop. One thing I will say is, no matter what I buy, even if it's from a new shop, a shop where I'm buying new clothes, or if I'm buying clothes from a charity shop or anything, everything goes in the wash. No offense to anybody, but if you buy something, I try it on and then I put it straight in the wash. So I'm making sure it fits before I put it in the wash. I wash it, I then take the tags off and put the stuff in the wash. So whether it's new or whether it's from a charity shop, everything gets washed before I wear it. Now, there are two charity shops that I think I don't know if I did mention or if I did or didn't, but there is the British Heart Foundation. The British Heart Foundation sells clothes and furniture. Now, here in the town where we live, they have two separate shops. One has the clothes, etc., books and all that, and the other has the furniture. We also have a Sue Ryder here, but in the Sue Ryder, they have everything in one shop. So the shop has furniture in one section of the shop and clothes, etc., shoes, books, all that in the other section. So you can have a look and see the furniture, or you can go and have a look at the clothes. Now, those two furniture shops, for ourselves we had to buy certain things because we needed them but we're on a budget. So, for example, mine and Martin's bedside tables have come from the charity shop. Our one TV came from a charity shop, but we have since given it away because Martin was able to upgrade to a new TV. We have, sorry, I'm just trying to think, all of our TV units where our TVs are standing currently come from the charity shops. You can buy appliances in a charity shop, like washing machines, tumble dryers, dishwashers, things like that. You can buy those. Obviously, you would need to find out about those appliances. You can buy dining room sets. There is in our furniture charity shops here where we live. They really have lovely dining room sets that you could probably pick up much more reasonably priced than in a new shop. Sideboards. This dresser behind me comes from a charity shop. It was £80. It was absolutely worth the price. It's lovely. It's got all of our stuff stored in it, and the display on either side, I can display my stuff in those glass cupboards. You can of course buy sofas or couches, whatever you want to call them. You can buy those in a charity shop as well. There is lots of tables that you can buy in a charity shop. You can buy bedside tables, you can buy side tables for next to your couch, you can buy coffee tables for the center of your lounge or wherever you keep your coffee table. Like I mentioned, our bedside tables come from the charity shop. You can get chest of drawers, you can get cupboards, whatever cupboards you may need, like wardrobes, things like that. There is lots of choice for cupboards. There is beds. You can get bunk beds, normal beds, double beds. I think when you buy a bed at a charity shop, you buy just the bed, you don't buy the mattress. You would then buy a new mattress for yourself. There is desks that you can buy at the charity shop. This office chair that I'm sitting on came from a charity shop. So there is a lot to choose from in a charity shop. And I find that especially when you are immigrating from South Africa, or if you're immigrating from anywhere really, there is a time when your budget is a little bit tight. So it might be easier to start off buying something from a charity shop. You buy it from the charity shop, you can ask them to have it delivered, you deliver it to your home, and they will come and deliver it for you, and then you can position it wherever you would like it. Honestly, the choice in a charity shop is a lot. So whether it's clothes, shoes, books, whether it's furniture, there is a lot of choice. And you are not limited to only one charity shop. There is many charity shops to choose from. And it really makes me feel so happy when I walk into a charity shop and I can buy something and I know I'm supporting the charity and I'm helping others by buying things for myself. So to me, a charity shop is a lovely thing, and there's like I said, there's so much to choose from, so much to buy. And yes, one thing I will say is if you are a certain size, rather, I'm talking about clothes wise now, rather go to that size at the charity shop and look at only those things, because it doesn't help to look at a smaller size or a bigger size, because that item is only one. Okay, and like I said, when it comes to shoes, I do battle in the charity shops, but I have obviously found a pair, and I'm sure that time will come when I'll find another pair that are my size. So what else can I really say? Charity shops to me are just the best. I love them. I love shopping in them, and I'm always made to feel welcome in the charity shop by the staff in the shop. And yes, many of them are volunteers, so they are giving up their time to help a charity, which is fantastic. So little bit of advice: if you're new in the UK and you're on a bit of a budget and you need some clothes, or you need some furniture, or you need a lovely winter coat, do yourself a favor, go Google charity shops near you, go and have a look, go and see what you would need to see, and hopefully you can get yourself some really great stuff at the charity shop. And so yeah, that's basically what the video is all about. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, I enjoyed doing the research, I enjoyed going to lots of charity shops. and shopping, and I'm glad that I could show you some of the things that I got. But it has really been, I've really enjoyed shopping at the charity shops, and I really hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I hope that you have a great day further.